that's his feelings about it. We already know, like, okay, he doesn't really want to take that away, you know.
Okay, everybody, it is time for our next segment called our Dope Product Review section.
I guess I'll go first. My first product that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys is a TV show that I actually discovered earlier in the month. And it's called Industry. And it's an English show. Okay. It started in 2020. So it started showing in 2020. They're up to 3 seasons currently, and it is like a high finance drama that follows a group of young graduates competing for permanent positions at Pierpoint and Co., which is like a financial institution, and they do forex and different like financial trading and things like that. Um, it's a prestigious investment bank in London, and it's a mix. The cast is like a mix of British and American actors, and it's starring Marissa Abela from Black Back to Black, the movie about what is the name of that singer?
Amy Winehouse?
Amy Winehouse, yes. So she plays Amy Winehouse in the Back to Black movie. Marissa Abela and Mahaila Harold. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. And then also it's featuring Kit Harington, who's from Game of Thrones. And it was created by former bankers Mickey Down and Conrad Kay, which is really
Hmm.
interesting. It's actually real bankers that wrote this show, so it's got a lot of probably realistic storylines involved in there amongst the fiction, right? And so
Hmm.
basically, it's a peek. The reason why I like it so much is because it's kind of like a peek into the high end, wealthy side of London that I really currently don't have access to. So it's really interesting to see like the wealthy people, like the working class, very wealthy, and the people that were born into wealth here in England. So I really, really enjoyed it. I loved the high pace of it all and understanding like I like watching these kinds of things. I like watching political dramas and finance dramas and different things like that about different industries as well. Like things like House of Cards is my type of stuff, and I like you know Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder. I like watching those kinds of shows
Hmm.
because it shows you like the ins and outs and like some of the laws and the rules and how all of these different industries actually coexist. So I really
Hmm.
and so I discovered it earlier this year this month, like I said, because I was watching EastEnders. And when this episodes of EastEnders ended, they recommended the show to me, and then I started watching. I ended up binge watching all 3 seasons over the next few days after that, and I'm hooked. So I can't wait for season 4, where we're gonna get to see more of, you know, the new IPO that came on. The some really crazy stuff happened at the end of season 3, so I just want to see how everything goes with that and just how everything unfolds. From what I understand, the venue is going to change. I think they're going to be moving from London to New York and have more of the New York storyline.
Hey.
And I think it also matches
Okay.
me too because I have so much, history in both London and New York. So
Yeah.
it
It
really,
shows for you.
yeah, it is for me, right? So
Yeah.
the show can be found on BBC. So I watch it on the BBC iPlayer, but you know, our generation, we know how to find stuff on the internet. So if you really want to get into it, it's called it's called Industry, and it came out in 2020. So definitely check it out. It's definitely a much must watch. Really, really great acting, really gritty and cool storylines. Sexuality is involved in there, bunch of nudity. It's real fun stuff and interesting.
Does it keep up to date with the modern world as far
Yes,
as like the
it's modern.
financial?
It's modern. Yeah, it's
Okay.
current and
Okay.
modern. Yeah. And it
I
has,
found some new ones while I do work at home.
yes,
I'm looking for a show like that.
yes, it's really good, and it gives you a little bit of an education on how the financial markets function and what kind of work that they do and the kind of pressures that they're under and things like that. I just enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Industry.
A little trailer.
Yes. Let's see what this looks like.
Blah, 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 blah. I've never seen anyone put their IQ on a CD before.
Why are you here?
I think this is the closest thing to a meritocracy there is.
Wake up! People know what they're joining.
I only want to be judged on the strength of my abilities.
With this year's graduate class, please assemble for your induction.
You ready to be indoctrinated?
This is a play for the end.
Do not forget how this feels right now.
I didn't tell you much. I
Heavy.
just gave you it gives you a vibe. His the trailer season 3 real quick.
How do I get out? How do I get out? I've been in my mind so long. How do I get out?
So, I'm sure you've all been programmed to expect something radical. But what I have here for you today, it really isn't you at all. Join us in the ground floor of what is going to be a spectacular journey. Not my words.
Well, guys, it's great to have you aboard.
I don't have to tell you what happens to people on this desk who don't understand a red line.
Did you ever, get with Yasmin?
We're just friends. She's a very good friend.
What if I said to you Pierpoint was the short of the century?
You've been behind enemy lines. Who do I call a peer point?
What exactly did you tell them about our exposure?
I don't think you realize this is much larger than you.
Well, if it isn't our future Prime Minister.
To England? To France.
I got an email about a girl.
Want a public face for this scandal.
Does it appall you that I have somehow managed?
We hold the line. Where's your stomach?
I hope you all enjoy feeling your flesh.
I think Pierpoint might be absolute.
This is new.
Yes, ma'am.
They have the word strong and bold, but just the line in the word industry tells you everything you need to know. I like what I saw.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, what do you think of the show? Well, you haven't seen the show, but what do you think so far of the what's it called, the trailers?
It looks really gripping. It looks like you can't miss an episode. If you miss an episode, you're gonna miss a lot. It's like with Suits, except it's probably not that much comic relief. It looks a little bit more serious. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Watching it reminds me that the show reminds me of like a grown-up version of that show Skins. I don't know if you ever saw it, but it's like a continuation of Skins if they all went into finance or one of the characters went into finance and we were following them. Because even the theme tune, like the music, it reminds me of the theme tune music for Skins.
Can you imagine if it is the bankers were watching Skins and they said, you know what, can you imagine?
The same
producers.
Yeah, it could be the same producers, possibly, or it was like on their mind to like make some sort of, something in that same vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you been consuming lately? What's your favorite product right now?
Well, everybody, I was on Instagram scrolling my brains away until I saw a quick 30-second advertisement come across my screen for something called Polygon Runway. So as you know, I practice 3D rendering. I'm teaching myself using YouTube University. So the owner of Polygon Runway, the founder, his name is Roman Kulcho. He owns Polygon Runway. So basically he has a channel as well. And he teaches you how to 3D model in a program called Blender, which is also free. He's a very good teacher. He really encourages you to, simplify it as much as you can. And he tries to prepare you for any mishaps that might happen, but he tries to keep you in a space that prepares you to make money in the future. So far, I've been learning to make the plate of sushi, and he has a lot of videos. All you have to do is practice all the videos with him. Just sit there and make these 3D renders, and then you'll learn how to use the program on your own. It's super fabulous. So we have the link here, and we're also going to show you a little YouTube clip of what we got. Through an ad, and it's completely free. So this is what I mean when I say you're given the tools to prepare for your future. So when things go down, it's all on you. Yeah, so 3D illustration is his thing. And we are going to show you this little YouTube clip real quick, just so you can see what it's about. Okay, guys, so it's not so much a clip, but we have something here we're going to show you of him teaching what he does. Go ahead, Mr. Culcho.
Episode, I will try to guide you through first time opening Blender, navigating its user interface, manipulating and creating objects, adding materials, rendering out and saving your image. All of this in 1 hour episode. So really, you will become a 3D illustrator by the end of this episode, even though the forms we'll be creating are very simple and you can see the image we are going for on the screen right now. So that's the simple style I'm going to teach you today, but you would be surprised how far the style could get you. You can serve clients with this. You can basically build your entire career using only, very cute, stylized, boxy style if you are good with controlling lighting, colors, and stylizing objects. So this is what we are going to create. And of course, we'll be using Blender software to achieve this. And first step will be to go and download Blender if you didn't already. So just go to blender.org, or you can find the link in the description and just click download here and download the latest version for your system, whether you have a Mac or Windows. Wait for it to download, then run the installer. This is pretty much very standard, and then launch Blender. Now, when you launch it, you will see the splash screen here. And if this is first time for you running Blender, you will have a bunch of different options right here. Just leave them at default, leave the default Blender controls. Just basically confirm this and click away to dismiss the splash screen. And one more thing, in terms of Blender versions, in some later episodes, you might see some older versions of Blender, since like version 2.8, but don't worry about this. These changes aren't so dramatic because they changed the versioning system lately. So what before was increasing like 2.81, 2.82 is now whole versions. So 3.1, 3.2, now this is version 4. So it looks like the current versions are miles away from the versions I used to record some of the other content. But don't worry about this because I always go back to those episodes and edit the content, add subtitles where it's necessary to show you that there is some change you have to be mindful of. So just don't worry about the Blender versions. And of course, this episode is recorded using latest Blender 4. Now with the Blender open, it might look...
Okay, so there you go. He uses Blender 4.2, which is the same thing I use on my Mac and my Windows. It runs very well. The rendering is very, very, very fast. Here's a page of what we got going on here. So some of the projects are very simple. It's one space, very cool. I can't wait to do a whole bunch of them and be really, really good at this. This is a very exciting thing for me to learn. So far with the sushi, I created 6 pieces of sushi, a plate that it's on, and 2 chopsticks. But I highly recommend it if you want to get into 3D modeling. Follow this guy, Mr. Culcho. Follow him on Polygon Runway. He's also on Instagram. And you can just go to his page. On his Instagram, you get to see the finalization of his products, probably some advertisements, but his main page. Come to the YouTube, This is his university right here. If you want to learn anything, he's going to teach you lighting, shapes, everything. And you'd be surprised how far you can go with just using squares and what you can build. But it gets more complex from that. But that is my product review. And his website is romanculcho.com, and his other website is polygonrunway.com. So if you guys want to join his class, all you have to do, if you have a Mac or PC, download Blender onto your Mac or PC, and then you can follow along with his instructions. So he also, on his website, he has a list of the classes, and next to the list of the classes, he also has each step for each video. So right now we're doing plate of sushi in a little restaurant. So he just has everything step by step. So learning the controls, lighting, shaping, editing. So cool. And I've really been enjoying it. It can't be any easier. I feel like I'm in high school again, in my computer class, just having a really good time. For you guys, Polygon Runway, go and check it out.
Wonderful. That sounds cool. I definitely am going to check it out because I'm interested in it too. I love that he makes it very simple. His English is really good too, so it's easy to understand him. So that's cool.
Yeah, because I've taken some class from like foreigners, and I have to ask, and I know it's annoying to have to keep saying, huh, what'd you say? No.
Right.
Yeah, I love his class. Yeah, and he's very patient. He knows all of the problems that you're going to run into, so he tells you. He's very detailed. It's not like some videos I watch where, he skips out on some details and you gotta, figure it out on your own.
My next product is a YouTube channel. It's Nicholas Fairford, and he started his channel during the pandemic and now has 204,000 subscribers. His videos feature wellness, home decor, food, and travel. And I'm going to share with you guys his stuff. He has a YouTube channel. I'm going to take you to his YouTube channel first. Yeah, so this is his YouTube channel. He does a lot of like cooking content. He travels around and he basically does social media for hotels and stuff. So he travels all around. He lives in Scotland, in Edinburgh, Scotland. So he's surrounded by beautiful things all the time. He loves really rich historical spaces. He loves a lot of the same things that I love, like Georgian architecture and home decor. And I just really love his channel. I'm going to share with you his last recent video, where you can get a little bit of flavor of him. Just a very calm individual, so just nice. It's a nice comfort channel for me.
That's good. He doesn't talk too loud.
Morning, everybody. It is our first morning here. We had a really good sleep, and we're just on our way to the gym. So we've got an amazing gym. I'll show you when we get inside. It is 8 a.m, so we're going to go to the gym, do a little bit of a workout. I feel like we need to get our body moving after being on the plane for 11 hours.
Feeling more energy and everything, but you quite feel jet lag. You know,
we are.
Our body's still not quite there, but the hour different and everything. So hopefully the workout, good food, plenty of sleep, and we will get there.
Yeah, we're fighting. We're fighting to get back.
Exactly.
But it's very beautiful here. Come on, let's carry on. And I'm just going to flip the camera around now just to show you the walk to the gym, which is heavenly. There is not so that people can manage. Cool. We have got pina colada, which I'm really enjoying. Cheers.
Okay, let me show you some of his shorts. Okay, so he does things like he makes like little desserts.
Today I would like to discuss this, a scone. Now, scone is a very well-loved English delicacy.
Can you hear?
That is served with jam.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to tell you that it is pronounced scone as in gone, not scone as in cone. Lots of people think it sounds posher to say scone, but that is incorrect. If you would like to know...
Turn it up just a pinch.
The first thing is that you should never cut it off. A well-baked scone...
I think it's just loud.
Around the middle.
Hard to hear. It's hard for me to hear too.
And just break it in part. Scone. Today, I'd like to discuss why Coco Chanel is on every single lamppost in Westminster. Now, if you've been to London...
His shorts have a different vibe than his regular content. Let's see if I can find something. So sometimes he goes to visit like different hotels and stuff, and he shows you different chateaus, palaces, and castles.
This kit is so darling.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the magnificent Chateau de Coerzé here in the Poitiers region of France. Now, I think it's safe to say that we have quite a lot of catching up to do, so why don't you join me inside and we'll do just that. Come on in. Hello, and thank you so much for time since I was last here with you on YouTube. I think it's been about 36 days since I last posted here, which is the longest I've ever gone without posting. I started the channel back in 2020, and since then I think I've pretty much posted a video almost every single week. So to have this long stretch without posting and without spending time here on the channel has been really, really strange for me, and I can say with my hand on my heart that I'm very, very glad to be back, and I hope that you're glad to see me too. So I'm going to explain in a little while why I'm here at the Chateau in France and why I'm going to be spending the next 5 months between here and Edinburgh. I'll also give you a guided tour of the whole place, which I know you're going to love because it is absolutely exquisite. But before that, let me just explain why I've been away and what I've been doing over the summer. So, I originally planned to take a week break back in July because I was going on holiday with my family and my boyfriend.
Like very calm, very chill, and you get to just watch his life and see like where he's going, what he's doing. I like a lot of the content that he does also like in his home, where he like does DIYs, like he refurbishes like his furnitures, and he, you know, I just really like that too. He was talking about in this video here, he's talking about getting a portrait painted for in his house, and I just really like his channel, and a lot of people
it's very eloquent.
Yeah, it's very, very elegant, and he has a lot of grandmas follow his channel, so I noticed
He has that same temperament as Julia Child, very quiet, very countryside, very cooking.
Very put together, very posh, very elegant, very calm and chill.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be surprised if the baby sits and watches it.
Yeah, he's so calm and chill. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. It's very simple. And you know what else I like about him is that he's kind of got his website is nice. He's got a blog, and he has his own little shop where he sells little things. He has candles and tea bags. Yes, nice little things, and then little prints.
Is he a male Martha? That's a male Martha, isn't it? That's Martha if she was British and a man.
He likes it a lot. He likes Martha Stewart a lot, so maybe he's influenced by her.
Yeah.
He's got his own line of teas and things. So I think that's really cool as well. Yeah. He understands his brand and was able to like branch out into that as well. So
there's no confusion.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So that's it. Nicholas Fairford, lovely little chap.
All right, guys, it's time for me to show you my second product review. It's a show called Selling Sunset, and I know I don't have to sell it too hard because I know a lot of you whores are watching with me. So the show was created by Adam, what's his name, DeVello. He's a TV producer. He also produced The Hills. So basically, it's a show about hot real estate agents making money and navigating through life. Lots of drama, lots of fashion, lots of beautiful houses, plenty of sunshine. It's just really good show. I enjoy it so much. Not so much into the drama, because it's it's really petty stuff. It's stupid. But to see these homes, do you understand? And to understand how real estate works, it makes you really excited to get into it. So I'm going to show you a little clip or not even just the clip, probably just the trailer of Selling Sunset. You guys should definitely check it out if you're into that sort of thing. It's a really, really cute show. I have my favorite characters. Some of them are very messy. Christine is one of them. She's blonde. She's rude. She has an attitude, and she doesn't feel.
Still moving forward. Good mojo and new beginnings.
My dagger straight.
I step into the LA real estate market. Things aren't the same.
The market is shit right now. And if you want to work at the Oppenheim Group, you have to solve problems.
We need to be extremely aggressive.
It's true artwork.
I just want to jump on that.
I can't wait to sell it like a statement piece.
I own a little western town out in the desert. A town?
If I were to buy your town from you, how much would I have to pay?
You know what they do in the desert?
Very body.
I'm applying pressure.
I heard information that could really affect families, marriages.
You don't have that long with him.
I did hear something about Chelsea's husband.
No.
They say don't shoot the messenger. She's definitely gonna shoot me.
I don't want to do this. I can't do this.
What will it take for you to ring the bell?
Okay, if I sell something over 40, I'll ring the bell.
How about if you date someone over 40?
I have a huge listing, one of the most expensive houses in the world.
Relationships, friendships. Everything's gonna change.
I need you back.
Time to shake up this office.
Bring it on, bitches.
Get that camera out of my face, I swear to God.
So yeah, y'all, it has Nick Cannon's baby mother. They bring that issue up too.
Oh, for real?
Because Chelsea, the Black British girl,
Yeah.
she's so fabulous. She's very straightforward. She asks questions. She's very inquisitive, and she's a problem solver, and she's very on top of her game. But yeah, she was talking about how Nick Cannon's baby mother, the whole situation's messy because the boy don't got no two parents at home. You know, it's just a little strenuous. And Bray, which is her name, she's like, mind your damn business.
Yeah.
So it's really, really juicy. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like a high quality drama. It's not like for no reason, but at the same time, you got pettiness and stupidness. But the show's fabulous all around. Watch it. If you don't watch it for the drama, watch it for the homes and the cars and to see how real estate really is and what people out there really own and who's owning it. It's fabulous. I love it. And shout out to the Oppenheim Group. I would like to try a bottle of your wine. I know the girls are being disrespectful and complaining about the wine right on TV. You girls, you're like, I don't drink Oppenheim wine, but I will try a bottle. But shout out to you guys, and I can't wait to see future seasons. And there's a whole lot of other real estate shows as well. You have Selling Tampa. So when you watch the trailer, you're going to see the guys from the Oppenheim Group throwing the keys to what you call it? Oh, I want to remember her name. She's dating Ocho Cinco right now. But fabulous, 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 fabulous. And if you want to manifest, this will definitely help you. It'll make you feel like you're inside. That's the beauty of TV, right, Ange?
Yeah.
You could turn on what you manifest.
Yeah.
So Selling Sunset is selling dreams. I loves it. And that's my final product review.
Yeah, it seems exciting. It seems real high octane energy. So I feel like that matches your vibe. I feel like all of our products, they just match our vibe.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. I definitely think that you could get into that too. I think I told you that a bunch of times. Like,
yeah, real estate. I'd be great at it.
Yeah, I could see
Fabulous.
for sure.
All right, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this segment. So let's move on to the next one. You ready?